Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. I am. I'm going to use my Oracle cards today. Soul Oracle they are. They're different. These one of my first lot I bought, and I bought these when I was in Canada. Well, I was in America. So these are a nice card to work with, and I hope everybody that comes on can understand what I'm saying. I was going to do flowers today, but my hubby's not so well again today, so I'll just see what happens. So first one comes first. So let's see how it goes. I also did a lovely service last night and it was lovely. How to house move. Okay, let's see what comes with the cards then, sweetheart. Anne Marie Newman. Hi, Kisal. Let's see what guidance comes. And Dawn Shenigan, hello to you. Andrea Rees, hello. So I'm going to talk to Anne-Marie Newman. Okay, let's choose you a card. Let's see what comes up. Oh, your card is don't push the envelope. Maybe you've been pushing a bit too hard. Maybe this is the reason, but also about somebody around you, about trying to push you one way or another. All I got to say to you, sweetheart, is just wait for the next step, because you will move, but it'll come at its own time. Everything comes in swings and roundabouts, but the more you try to push it, maybe that's the reason you're feeling that at the moment. I'm seeing here that you have got some changes coming. The changes will be coming within the next 8 months. I do feel that what you're looking for will arrive, but it'll come at its own time. Maybe you need a little bit of reassurance about how things have panned out in the last 2 years. But I'm saying to you, watch where the next 8 months sees a different you. We have the number 18 here. 18 on a door, 18th of the month. Maybe the 18th of a month is when you'll move, but 8 and 1 is 9. 9 is September. Well, September always means to me opening to possibilities. So maybe the next 8 to 9 months will be, around about August, September was when the changes will come. But you've got to stop pushing it. You will get there at your own time. I do have a lady here with you. The lady's small. She is wearing a raincoat. She's got a handbag, which is a brown one. And she is also wearing black shoes. And I see also that she would be a grandmother, I feel. She's very much, she loves you to pieces. And she's saying, yes, sweetheart, you will move. The right place will come, and you just need to make sure that you know exactly what you want. I'm given Anne, the name of Annie, the name of Marie or Mary, and also Margaret with you. She also brings you pansies for spring. So I know that you just need to just go with your gut instinct and find you. I also have a gentleman coming in, and this gentleman's giving me Stephen. So whether that's his name or there's a Stephen around you, but this gentleman is about 5'8". He's very slim in the body. He's very weather beaten, and I know that he would be either a dad or a granddad. He just said just to say to you, stick to your guns, sweetheart. Don't let others persuade you otherwise. All right, sweetheart? Right, I'm going to give you a beautiful orange rose, and that's for memories. So take things on board, sweetheart. You will move. Just take your time, okay? So can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Kissy, Kissy. Let's talk to you. Chrissy. Let's bring it all down to the bottom. Facebook users, put your name on, otherwise I won't come to you. Okay. Kissy, are you still here? Ah, here you are, Chrissy. Let's choose you a card. You've got choose your friends wisely. Maybe there's a situation where friends are not friends anymore, or whether you are uncertain. But if you can see, there's the dark side and the light side, like night and dark. So somebody that is not showing their true colors. I feel with you, sweetheart, at the moment, you just need to look to where the next 6 or 7 months sees a change for you. I don't know whether you have got somebody that is pulling you 2 ways, like they're pulling you one way and then pushing and pulling you another way. Maybe friends or not friends, or one friendship is not right for you. But whatever it is, look to see where it will be sorted out. We've got number 32, 32H, 32 door, 3 and 2 is 5. 5 is May the name. But what I'm seeing with you, sweetheart, is somebody trying to pull you 2 ways. Maybe one friend is jealous of the other friend, or maybe the other friend wants you to go on one direction and you want to stay put. But whatever it is, just go with your own gut feeling. And if you feel it's not right for you, then move away. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you, and this lady is small, petite, very much love to do things in her garden, because I can see her trimming the roses. I know when she was on the earth plane, she loved you to bits, and she feels very much like a grandma as she comes in. I do know that she gave you quite a lot of love when she was on the earth plane. I'm hearing Peggy and Barbara for you, so I don't know where they come in, but I just want to say to you, sweetheart, that she loves you to pieces. She brings me lilies. So Lily, the name, Lilies of the Valley, as memories. And also a gentleman that loved the sea, because he's showing me ships at sea. So he's saying here that his ship has sailed, but he said there's a long way for you to go on your lifespan. He's saying here, just know at the end of the day, you've got a lot going for you. I am given Brian, Peter, and John, and I'm also given a lovely chrysanthemum for you, and it's bright yellow. So that tells me gut feeling. Sweetheart, just remember, you are in charge of you. Remember that. You don't need idiots around you. So take that on board, and can I say thank you for working with me? We have Rev Sarah Higginson. Let's choose you a card, sweetheart. Rev Sarah Higginson. Your card is make necessary changes and the sacrifices. You have to sacrifice what you don't need anymore and move forward. Yes, your name is showing up, Rev Sarah. If you can see this, the woman is on the balcony and she's discarding what she doesn't need. And I feel this is up to you to discard what you don't need anymore. We have the number 41, 41 age, 41 door, 4 and 1 is 5, 5 is May. May the name, May the month. I see this as you taking things and remove them out of your psyche. I don't feel you need things to show as much as you want them to. You're very much a strong person. You give so much of yourself and you help so many people. But sometimes you need to learn to help yourself. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you. She gives me the names of Francis, and also she's just given me Dorothy and Sheila. So they're around you, either friends or family. She's standing by the kitchen sink, and I can see her with rubber gloves on doing the dishes. I feel that she was always a person that was busy. She's got you sitting at a kitchen table drinking a glass of orange squash, and I feel that this is memories of you going back. She's also shouted Betty, so I know there's a Betty around you. Sarah, she's saying here, you have the strength, use it well. She said she's very proud of you. You've come a long way. Sarah, she said you've been questioning yourself. Don't. You have got so much love to give. She said, you have to love yourself first. I also have a gentleman with you. And this gentleman, as he comes forward, he brings you some beautiful yellow roses. Yellow roses mean to me, tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. It's memories of past and always knowing how far you've come. He gives me the name of John, and he's shown me out in his garden. I can see him stringing up the beans, and I know that he was very much a part and parcel of your life growing up. He just said, know how far you have yet to go. I see you writing a book. Maybe you have been writing just randomly, just recently, but I see you writing a book. Either it's you writing your own things, or it is just you just writing this book. I know, sweetheart, it will happen at its own time. You just need really just to start to believe in yourself again. All right? I've asked for something special for you, and I've just been given some chocolate brownies. And I feel this is coming from your grandma. She used to often bake. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me, because you've not answered. You've only said thank you. So Dawn Stegan, please. Dawn Stegan, let's talk to you. Get down. Okay. Everybody's all moving up and down. I don't know why this is happening. Dawn Stegan, are you still here? Facebook user, could you please put your name in when you request, please? Hi Dawn, let's choose you a card. Okay, Dawn. You've got speak up. Can you see? There's the megaphone. You've got so much going on in your life at the moment. People not listening, people not showing you how far you've come. But I want to say you should be proud of yourself and get that gob opened and say it as it is. So whoever it is, whether it's a work situation or a family situation, it's time to voice what you feel. I feel, sweetheart, that you are a strong lady, and I feel that you give so much of yourself. I know Rose is around you, the name of Rose. and the lovely roses, the flowers. We have the number 45 here, and 45 on a door, age. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is September. September for opening up the mind. Also September for anniversaries of birthdays. Sweetheart, you have to stand your ground. I feel that you have so much going on in your life at the moment that you don't have time for you. Dawn, they're saying here precious memories. And I have a lovely lady here with you. The lady is about 5'5". She's very slim in the body. Whether she lost weight before she went to the spirit world, but she gives me the names of Dorothy. And I know that there's also a Margaret around you as well. She shows me, I don't know whether she made her own birthday cards, but I'm seeing her at the table and she's doing things with colour. Sweetheart, she said that you are stronger than what you feel you are. And she's saying here she has the baby girl with her. So I know there's a little baby girl that was lost either by yourself or with the family. This was either a miscarriage or it was a stillbirth, but it's a little girl. Sweetheart, I'm suffering headaches with you. I've got a headache. So I don't know whether you've had the headaches just recently or the headaches have just started to come. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman here and he's given me the name of Barry. He comes to bring you a lovely single white rose. And white roses always mean to me, always. And in the Victorian flowers, when a white flowers come, it always situated or said purity, peace of mind, and always. So that white rose is for you. I don't know whether Brian is a friend or a family member, but he comes to bring you that white rose. Dawn, look to where the end of May seems changes around you. But as I said to you, open thy gob and say it as it is. Don't let others put you back. Okay, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Amanda Swellen. Facebook user, you put, could I have a card, please, Christine, if you can? Can you put your name and then I can connect? Facebook users, if I don't see your name, I cannot give you a reading. Amanda Swellen, please. Hello, sweetheart. Right, your card is quietly serve. And this is a tray, a serving tray. But if you look at it, it's all the things that are around you. Like we've got the water, we've got wind, we've got fire, and we've got stationery. Everything is stationery at the moment. And I feel I can see the pen, and I can see paper, and I can see the wheel of life. You are a person that serves others and you don't let people see that you are helping. I feel you're a person that sends healing out and you help others in your own way. We have the number 47 here. 47 age, 47 door. 4 and 7 is 11. 11 is November. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is February. So these are anniversaries. Sweetheart, I know with you that you are quite stubborn in some ways, but you've always managed to just come out the other side. But I just know, Amanda, that you just need just a little bit of me time at the moment. No pressure. let's get you back on track, hey? Shall we? Because you are ready to take that next step, which is forward. I have a gentleman here with you. I do feel he was in the army. He was a strong man when he was on the earth plane. He always spoke his mind. He used to smoke, and I felt he used to smoke Benson and Hedges because I'm seeing a gold packet. I know that when he was on the earth plane, he did try his best to help others, as do you. And I don't know whether this is your dad or your granddad, but I know he's very strong-willed, and he's just said, stop pushing the button and get on with it. Sweetheart, it gives me the names of William, and also is just given me John, so I know they're connected. I don't know whether it's you that's got problems with your right ear or your hearing through your right ear, because I've just got a pain went straight through my ear. Sweetheart, he said here I had to give you Stephen. So I don't know whether Stephen is your brother or Stephen is a part of your life, but I have to give you that as well. Sweetheart, there is a lot of controversy around you at the moment, and this is why you've stepped back. Don't let others pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. I know that you are a strong lady and that you have quite a lot to give others, but I just know at the end of the day, trust in your own instincts. Go with your gut feeling. I have a lady here now. She's a lady. Well, she was a lady. She's about 5'4", I feel. She was a lady that liked to bake. I'm seeing her making apple pies. I know that she had grey hair, glasses, and a big smile. I am hearing the name of Pauline or Paulina, and I'm also hearing the name of Marguerite or Margaret. I wasn't quite sure. So I know this lady who is with you, she brings you a lot of love. She said I had to give you some lilies of the valley, and she said the lilies of the valley are for March. She said time is of an essence. Take time for you. Okay, sweetheart? I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Okay, sweetheart? All right, let's have a look. Right. Right. Come on, come on, come on. Gina, Facebook user. Let's talk to you. You've put your name on, so I'll give you a card. Gina Gerlin, please. Hi, Faye. Right. This is for Gina Gerlin, Facebook user. And it says, admit your vulnerabilities. It's like you're always showing things that you're so vulnerable that sometimes it's like trying to find you again. Hi, Patrick. I know as I see this house, it's like it's got water and fire. So I feel you have got quite a lot going on, and it's like you can't cry tears as much as you can let off your temper. But you have to start to say to yourself, enough is enough. I have to get rid of all my anxiety and find me again. I know, sweetheart, there's a lot going on in your life at the moment. And I know that you are a clear channel. We have the number 28 here. 28 age, 28 door, 2 and 8 is 10. 10 is for balance. 1 is for new beginnings. I just need you to start to think about yourself a bit more. Show people how much you love being you. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Bernadette. Hello, Megan. Okay, as I'm looking at you, I know that you have so much love to give to other people. I know that you are strong, and I know that you need just that little bit of a push in the right direction. You will get there, but it's going to take a little bit of time. You have to admit when you are hurting and ask for help when you need it. Okay, sweetheart? I know as I'm looking to you, sweetheart, we just need, just for a moment, to say to self, I love who I am. I need, just for a moment, just to say to myself, lots is going on in my life. I need to empty my mind, and I need just to find me again. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you. The lady I feel is Grandma. She's given me quite a lot of love for you. She's just made you some currant buns, so I know that she loved to bake. I don't know whether it was her that had the aneurysm on the left-hand side, or she had a brain tumor, but somebody did, because that's what she's put on to me. She said just to say to you, always remember to stick to what you feel is best for you. And she said, look into that mirror and say to yourself, I love you. And mean it. Love yourself for who you are. She's just given me, as well as your currant buns, she's just given me some lovely daffodils. And she said to you, take care of you. Okay, sweetheart? So can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? I know there's a lot going on in your life, but it will get better. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Megan Jones, Megan Jones, Megan Jones. Okay, Megan Jones. This is grieve your losses. And to me, when I look at this, it says that you are holding back for some reason. It's time to say goodbye to past, look into a mirror and say hello to future. It's like you're lost between two things at the moment. I'm not saying it's about grieving the loss of a loved one. I'm meaning about grieving the loss of yourself. It's about what you do with your life, about how your life has panned out. Say goodbye to past and say hello to the future. Megan, you have so much love to give to others. It's time to love yourself. We have the number 44 here, and that means birth of angels. So 44 age, 44 and a door, 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is August. But I just want to say the birth of angels is part and parcel of your numerological, your numerology. I want to say is about your pathway. I see your path is quite strong. Only if you can leave the past behind and move forward. You are ready now to say to Megan Jones, I'm ready to move forward. I have let go of past. I'm moving forward. I have a gentleman here with you, and he's given me the name of David. I feel this gentleman, he had problems with his chest before he passed to the spirit world. He brings you so much love, and I feel that he was a very hard worker. He's shown me a bag of tools, so he was always busy, 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 busy. He also gives me Barry. It's either the town of Barry or the name of Barry. He's saying here, stop struggling, look to where you have made the changes in your life. He's saying here, there is going to be a different pathway for you, but you need to accept it with open arms. So maybe a circle is needed around you, one that can show you how far you've come and how much further you've got to go. Megan, there is also a lady coming for you, and this lady has brought you some pink roses. So I want to say this is either your mum or your nan as she comes forward, because she said I had to give Megan or Megan, I want to give her some lovely daffodils and to say I love you. I feel she left quite quickly, and I know that she loved you to pieces. I am given the name of Anne. I'm also given the name of Mary. So I know they're connected around you. Sweetheart, take lots of love from the Spirit. They are with you every step of the way. So believe in yourself, sweetheart. Okay, so can I leave that with you and say thank you for working with me? Facebook user Natasha, Natasha, please. Facebook user Natasha Morgan. Natasha, I think they're trying to tell something to you. They're saying, nurture yourself first. And that means I don't feel you've been sleeping very well. And this is saying to you, it's time to take that rest and that respite away from the situation you're in at the moment. As I look at this card, I see that you just need just that me time about things that have happened out of your control. I know as I look at this, I feel a deep sorrow with you. You've lost so many people, and yet you've lost yourself as well. So I feel that you've got to love yourself first, sweetheart. I see the number 11 here. 11 is November. 11 is also a special number for you. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 is February. But I want to say that the 11 is important. Sweetheart, I have a gentleman with you. This gentleman, as he comes forward, I feel he left before his time. He gives me the name of Colin, and I know Colin, and also I want to say Jason as well, are connected. I know with you, sweetheart, there has been so many things happen in your life that you can't even stop to think about what's happened with you. But I know at the end of the day, what happens in the next, I want to say 3 months, once you can start to love yourself for who you are again, then you will know where the next step is. You need to ask the names, please, because I know they're around you somewhere. Maybe they belong to a family member, but I just need to give you that. But the gentleman I have with you was very much a gentleman that was a hard worker. He's showing me his black hands. So I know nothing, no job was ever hard enough or mucky enough for him. I'm given the name of Alan and Peter as well. There's also a lady coming in, and this lady, as she comes forward, she gives me Betty and Patricia. The lady I have with you, she's sitting at a table and she's knitting. I feel that she was knitting for England, so to speak. She would be knitting squares. She would be knitting baby clothes. But she just loved to do that because she helped other people. She's saying here, Natasha, that you help people, but sometimes you feel as though you've been let down. I told you, watch where the next 3 months sees things happening around you where you can find yourself again. I also feel with you, sweetheart, you need, oh, I got my leg caught, that you need a circle that can help you to progress fully, because I see a pathway that is quite open, and that pathway has got quite a lot of trees. So the trees are, to me, mean energy. So maybe energy needed around you at the moment. But I just know you have to stand up for yourself again. Show people who you are again. And I know this lady who is with you, she just brings you some beautiful spring roses. And she says to you, always remember to put Natasha Morgan first. Okay, sweetheart? And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Jeanne McKim, can I talk to you, please? Jeanne or Jean McKim, let's talk to you. Okay, sweetheart. Right. Jean or Jeanne, let's talk to you. Ah, there you go. It's Jean, is it? Jean, it looked like Jeanne to me. Okay. Your card is rejuvenate. Look at those beautiful birds all the way around you. And that's the fountain of life. And it's telling me about you needing rejuvenating. Maybe to drink more water, or maybe just to take yourself and just say to yourself, I need the healing from within. I see here six birds, and they are the little doves. And I know with you, sweetheart, that you just need to relax just a little bit more and let your body recover from yourself. We have 61 here, 61 age, 61 door, 6 and 1 is 7, 7 is July. Sweetheart, as I look at this, I feel I just want to give you a big hug because I feel you've been hurting. So I know once I can send you that hug, you will get the healing from the spirit world. I feel that you have been trying a bit too hard, but I know the past is past and now is the future. And I feel that you have to find your own future at this moment in time. I have a lady here with you. She was 5'2" if she was that. Maybe she was a little bit smaller. She was a lady that loved to help others. She was a person that would give her left hand to help you. She had a loud voice. She always used to hair up and she loved to sing. She's showing me a hymn book and I'm seeing her singing All Things Bright and Beautiful, All Creatures Great and Small. So I know, Jean, that she was a person that absolutely loved how the world was. She showed me here a garden, and her garden was absolutely full of flowers. She's showing me also there's the most beautiful, beautiful, I want to say, different color roses. Sweetheart, she gives me the names of Catherine or Kathy, Margaret, and also she gives me Sheila. Sweetheart, I'm looking at my door and I see my door has just opened. So your door must open by itself. Oh, friend Kathy. Okay, so yeah, you just said Kathy. Sorry, I, I don't look. I just see what I'm getting. But I know this lady, as she's with you, she's saying she gave her heart and soul, and she's saying here that so do you. Sweetheart, you understand a gentleman. He's given me the names of William, but I feel he was known as Bill. He comes forward to bring you some beautiful dahlias. And I know he grew the dahlias for his wife or his mother. And he loves steak and kidney pie because he's just brought me that as well. He said to say to you, Jean, take on stock and be yourself again. He said, no more tears. And he said, love who you are. Sweetheart, I don't know whether this is dad or brother, but I am feeling a real closeness with this gentleman. He's brought you a big bar of dairy milk tray. You know, you know the old-fashioned ones where you used to get the dairy milk tray in a bar. This is what he's saying. If you don't know this, ask the questions about this. It's a bar of chocolate, but it's milk tray. And I can see it on the bar because I used to love that. Sweetheart, I'm feeling a pain in my neck at the minute. Is it you that's got the pain in your neck? Or is there someone around you that's a pain in the neck? But I just want to say to you, sweetheart, accept the dahlias, take the love of spirit. They are with you every step of the way. Okay, sweetheart? And can I leave that with you? Hi, Patrick. Let's choose you a card. There you go. Express your joy. And I want to sing that song. Give me joy in my heart, keep it burning. That is the song I want to sing for you. And I feel your heart's in the right place. I know that I have a mum with you that is bringing you this lovely heart. I have the number 60, and I know 6 is June, the name of June, but I feel the joy in your heart comes from loving yourself for who you are, Patrick. You are a strong man and you give so much to others. But I know this lady with you is mum because she said, just tell him he's got to get his finger out and start to do the things that he made his bucket list for. Does that make sense? I am told here the name of Lily and also Ivy. There's also with her, she's saying that I have to give you Michael. And she said, I know that you have got lots going on in your life at the moment, but she said, your prayers do not go unlistened to. She's saying here, there's a closeness with family, but there's always been a closeness with mum. She's saying here, I had to give you the names of Dorothy, and also I have to give you as well, Margaret. Sweetheart, watch where the next month sees something happening out of your control that will help you unconditionally. So whether it is a step in the right direction, but whatever it is, it will happen. But just know things always happen for a reason. Okay, I've been asked to give you a big pint of milk, well chilled, so that you're getting your, should I say, your calcium. But I know I have to give you that now. All right, sweetheart? So I'm going to leave that with you. And can I say thank you for working with me? Right. There was another lady, a Facebook user, Anne Hogan. Anne Hogan, your name keeps popping up. So, and you are a Facebook user, I know. And you've got your name there. So I'll choose you a card. You're welcome, Patrick. Right, Anne Hogan. You have to reach for the stars. Can you see that? That is you on the bird's back, reaching for the stars. I feel that you have been letting yourself down, and I feel that you just need, just for a moment or two, to reflect on the past, move it out of what you don't need anymore, and just reach for what you need. Because I'm hearing that song, reach for the stars, reach for the sky, bring yourself back and find you again. And we have the number 62. 62 age, 62 door, 6 and 2 is 8. 8 is August. So look to August where things will happen differently around you. And you are questioning yourself. Don't. What you're doing is correct. But what I'm going to say to you now, and I'll say to everybody, get yourself the book, The Celestine Prophecy. That tells you there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. As I just said to Patrick there, everything happens for a reason. It's not a true story, but it is a spiritual story of how it's a novel, but it's got the twist that brings it spiritual. There's also another book you can read, and that is The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. And that gives you an insight into where people can help themselves and find themselves again. I know with you, sweetheart, you just need to find you. I have a lady here with you, and she gives me Phyllis. She's sitting at a kitchen table, and I can see her peeling spuds. I feel that she was a homemaker, but she was a person that didn't conform to what a homemaker should be. She was a person that did things in her own way. She's telling me here that she was a person that did things whenever she could. So say she wanted to polish her floors, she would do it whenever she felt like it. Whether it was in the middle of the night, she would do it. And she just said to say to you, you are in the same vein. You're stubborn like her. You do your own things. But she's saying here, just remember you are important, Anne. And she's given me the names of Margaret and also Peggy. And I'm hearing the song Peggy Sue, as I've got a gentleman coming in that loved the 60s music. He loved Elvis. He also loved the Sweet. He also loved Elton John. But he's just singing to me the old 60s songs. He was a gentleman that was full of heart. He loved his garden, and he would grow everything and anything. I want to say it's either your dad or your granddad. He brings you so much love from the spirit world. He just said to me Are you smoking? This is how he said it. Are you smoking? He says, you don't need to smoke. He says, otherwise, he said, you'll be ill like him. I feel he passed with a bad chest. Sweetheart, he just said, I love you to bits, my child. And he's just given me the names of John and Bill, please. Okay. Just know there's a lot going on in your life at the moment. Then somebody around you is smoking and there shouldn't be. All right, sweetheart? So just remember that. He's just brought you a beautiful chrysanthemum, a yellow one. And to me, that's gut feeling. Go with your gut feeling. And also just remember, you are ready for the next step now. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you and send your love up to the spirit world. They're all there around you. Okay. I just saw somebody else who I just saw. Nicola Claire McGann. Let's talk to you. Nicola Claire McGann. Okay. Right. You're welcome, Faye. Right. Yours is reflect on the truth. And this is like the wheel of life, if you look at it, sweetheart. It shows you the dove of peace, balance, the world around us, the love of yourself, the fire, nature, seeking. By reflecting on your own truths, you can find the true you, Nicola. The number 54 is here. 54 mother-in-law, 5 and 4 is 9. 9 is September. But I know as I look at this card, you have to start to look at yourself in a different way. You've got to start to appreciate yourself because I'm feeling this is you out of balance. Instead of coming together as one, you're up here. Sometimes you're up here, I Wayne. Sometimes you're down here. You're up and down like a damn yo-yo. But what I'm saying to you is the spirit world are around you. They're bringing you peace of mind. And they're just said to say to you, instead of struggling for self, start to believe in yourself again. I have a lady with you. And this lady, she comes forward. She's showing me her wedding ring. I don't know whether she was buried with her wedding ring or you have her wedding ring, but I know this lady is very close with you. She keeps spinning the ring around. So I felt she lost a lot of weight before she went to the spirit world. So her wedding ring, that was the one that's showing me it was too short. I don't know why, but she's got another lady with her. So whether this is your mum and your grandma together, but I have got blood cancer. I'm given Muriel, Mabel, Dorothy, and also I want to give Shirley as well. I know as I'm talking, I feel as though I'm sad inside. But I know this lady is very much part and parcel of your life. She's very much part of telling you that you need to and stop struggling, find you again. Ah, Dorothy's your nan. So maybe these are her friends around her. But she said about a pack of playing cards. I can see as I look at it that there is so much love with you. She's saying here, Diane, the name Diane. You have so much love to give to others. And I just heard precious memories. Right, have a gentleman with you. This gentleman is giving me the name of Jerry and also Gordon, and also it gives me Alan. I want to give you also a big bag of French beans. So you've got to eat a few more vegetables. He said that he loved his garden and he loved to see the birds, but he said he hated the birds eating his seeds. He said the seeds of change are coming around you. Trust in yourself, sweetheart. You will always find a way forward. But he said, I love you. So I'm going to leave that with you. And I want to say thank you for working with me. And I just said some feedback and I can't find a way. You're welcome, Anne Hogan. You keep going with it. You will get there. Right, Shazza, Shizzy Thomas? Shazza. That's it, Shazza. We don't do the rest, just Shazza. Okay, Shazza, your card is live from your spirit and always believe you can do it. As you can see, the man's on a tightrope. And I know with you, Shazza, that you have to start to believe that you can do it. I can see the birds. We've got 7 birds. And the 7 birds to me mean July. But also I feel with you, Shazza, you have to stop struggling and find you again. We have the number 8. 8 is August, 8th of the month, 8 on a door. But you have to live from your own spirit, find you. Sweetheart, I have a lady with you, and I feel this lady is definitely a grandmother. I want to say she's shown me a dressing table, and on the dressing table is a mirror, some brushes, and a comb. You're welcome, Nicola. As I see this dressing table set, either you've got it or someone in the family has got this dressing table set because she loved it. She's also showing me a jewellery box, and there's lots of jewellery in there. I know with her, she's just saying, it's a pity you can't take your own stuff to the spirit world. And she's laughing. She said, because she loved her own stuff. Shazza, she gives me the names of Mary, Betty, and also Susan. I know the people are all around you, and the spirits are all around you. You have to start to build up your confidence because your confidence comes first. Your nanny's saying about taking time for you. Let it all out. Don't let anybody else see how vulnerable you are. Show people your inner strength. Right, I've got children around you. You must know of children in the spirit world because I have a boy and a girl waving to you. I'm also seeing a gentleman, and this gentleman is about 5'10", maybe even 6 foot. He was in the Navy because I just heard him say about the sea, and I feel you love the sea as well. Shazza, time to say to self, I will move forward, I will find me, and I will find a circle that I can find myself. I want to give you a beautiful pink rose from the spirit world. And I want to say thank you for working with me. Facebook user Michelle Slack, let's talk to you. I've seen you pop up quite a few times and you have put your name there. Michelle Slack. You're welcome, sweetheart. Right. Michelle Slack. Detach from drama. Either you've got somebody that is a drama queen, or you understand where someone was on a stage. I see the curtains are drawn back, and I see the sky's the limit here for you. Maybe you have things to do in your life that you have to let go of other things that are hurting you. Michelle, there is a lot going on in your life at the moment. And I know you just need, just for a moment, stop, look, listen. You have got number 33, 34, 34, 34. Something to do with 34 around you. Did somebody pass age 34? Because I'm just seeing changes coming around you again. But I've got 33 and 34. So the two are connected together. 3 and 3 is 6. 3 and 4 is 7. So 37 as well. I know with you, sweetheart, I see the stars or the sky's the limit for you. I don't know whether you're looking for a new job or your job is expanding. But I see, when we see something is going to be offered on the 6 and you will accept on the 7. So that's where the 33, the 37, but I know everything is to do with numbers with you. I have a young man here. He passed before his time. I know he didn't get to say goodbye. He stands quite tall. I feel the name of Paul, and I also want to say John as well, connected around you. 33 is important to you, okay, sweetheart? But the gentleman I have with you, he just brought you some buttercups and daisies as memories. So maybe you used to go out picnicking. I know that your brother passed at 33. Oh, this is your brother I have with you then, sweetheart. He's very much close to you. But did you not get a chance to say goodbye to him? You understand Colin, and also I want to Eric as well, because this is what he's talking to me about. And he's on about Tom. So maybe these are all his friends. I don't know. But he just said you have to stick up for yourself in a situation that's around you. But I know the numbers because I use numerology a lot. So the numbers, when you see numbers, you look at a time on a clock and it stopped at 33. It stopped at 66. It stopped at 22. the numbers, but Michelle, you need to ask the questions then, sweetheart, because maybe they are to do with your brother's friends, because he's the one who's talking to me. He just said to say to me, he said, I'm her brother, and he said about not saying goodbye. You were very close, he said, and that's why he's brought the buttercups and daisies. Okay. He's also just said about Andrew. And I've now got a lady coming in, and this lady, she's about 5'4", very much a lady that loved to express herself. She didn't take no for an answer. She was a beautiful cook because she's just made me some liver and onions. She just said, when you get a lot going on in your life, you have to push things back. But Michelle she's very, very much a part of your life when you were growing up. She said, you are strong. You are stronger than what you think you are. I know she's with you every step of the way. And she's just brought you some beautiful daffodils. And in the center of the daffodils is one pink rose. And that is mother love. I know there is a lot going, sweetheart, for you. There is a lot going on, but you need to start to believe in you again. I'm now beginning to lose my energy, so I'm going to say thank you for working with me. Everybody here, I can't go do everybody. I hope each and every one can take a bit of everybody else's messages. But I am back again on Wednesday from 4 till 5. I am on Prison of Life on Tuesday, if you look on the Facebook page. But until I can come back, you'll probably see Stace. She'll be working. And also there's other people are working on this page. Just look to where the messages come up. And I'm going to say good night, God bless, have a good evening.